So welcome back. We've reached the end of our information doubleheader. Well, let's go over the summary. Now, we've covered a lot of ground in these two lectures. I already summarized the key frameworks into practical lessons, but here's a brief review. Number one, transactional lobbying, it's a real thing. It happens. But information power is often the real key in changing or sustaining policies. Therefore, you need to understand informational lobbying. Number two, there are three communication pathways to reach the targets of informational lobbying. Inside lobbying, typically undertaken by mavens, high information people, for mavens. Number two, grassroots lobbying, undertaken by citizen signalers but aimed at mavens, and outside or indirect lobbying organized by mavens and often targeting potential citizen signalers who then communicate with policymakers via grassroots lobbying. Each pathway presents special problems. The exposure impact model highlights the different challenges created by the information level of the immediate target. Mavens demand highly credible messages. Lower information LOFOs need saturation and punchy messages. Signaling theory explains how to make messages credible for mavens. Key ideas are verifiability, source credibility, the Nixon goes to China principle, and the Payne principle. The first three are particularly important for inside lobbying. The last is critical for grassroots lobbying. The FLAGS paradigm suggests how to make messages striking to LOFOs. FLAG stands for fear, love, anger, greed, sympathy. Powerful emotions, especially fear and anger, magnify the impact of messages on LOFOs. Outside lobbying may involve attention escalation or opinion conversion. The former is much easier than the latter, but attention escalation requires a popular position if it's to change policy in the desired direction. Conversely, opinion conversion in a competitive situation requires escalation dominance, actually step dominance. In other words, you need to be able to win even after the other side counter-mobilizes in response to your escalation. Practitioners have devised many rules or practical tips for inside, outside, and grassroots lobbying. These often look like a random jumble, but you can make sense of them using the EI model, signaling theory, and the FLAGS paradigm. Unscrupulous actors employ tactics like astroturf lobbying and signal jamming. Unfortunately, these tactics work, but they do carry risks that can be hazardous for your health. Astroturf lobbying may destroy your reputation with policymakers, and signal jamming may provoke private politics attacks on firms. Okay, that concludes our doubleheader on information power. See you next time.